Hello, welcome back to the course. In this video, we are going to see how we can read the property file values inside our controllers. Let's begin. So assume that first of all, I'm going to close the files. We don't need all these files. I'm going to keep the employee controller open. So now let's go to the project explorer and let's open the application or properties file. So this is a property file. So inside this we are going to configure the data source and other configuration properties. Let's say for some reason we want to read this property in our controller classes. So we can easily do that using @value annotation. So let's assume that this application or properties file contains the key value pairs. Let's say app.name is equal to the app name. In this case it's employee management system, employee management application. Okay, similarly we can create any number of properties. So let's say app.version is equal to v1. Okay, so now let's save this, and inside the the employee controller we are going to read that values. So the way to read that property is by using the @value annotation. So this @value annotation contains variables or the property names. In order to access those properties we need to use dollar and the curly braces and then the property names. So we have to specify the key names, which is app.name, and then we need to map it to the variable. So private string, we are going to map it to the app name, and similarly we are going to copy this and let's paste it in the down app.version, and this will be app version. So let's import the @value annotation, which is from the org.spring framework beans factory.annotation.value, not from the Lombok value. Now let's go ahead and create a new handler method. This will return the application name and the version, public string, and get app details. We are going to map this to the URI, which is get mapping and /version, and this is going to return just the application name, which is app name, and then we are going to concatenate a string which is hyphen and the app version, Alright, now let's save this, and the application is restarted. Let's go to the browser, or we can go to the Postman, and now let's go ahead and create a new request. Add request. This is app details. This is a get request, and we're going to make use of the environment variable, which is /url/ we need to use the version, and when I click on this send, we do get the details, which is employee management application minus v1. So we can read the application properties values using the @value annotation. So we can also give a default values to this. Let's say inside our application properties, I'm going to comment these two, and now if we run our application we will run into an error. Let me show that, and when I save this you can see the console. We do get an error because we have not created any properties, but we are trying to access the properties, which is app name and app version. That's why we are getting that error. So to avoid that, what we can do is we can provide the default values. So just after this app.name you can provide the colon, and you can provide the default values, which is employee tracker, and the version, which is version 1. So let's save this, and if you take a look at the console, this time we do not run into any errors. And when I go back to the Postman, when I click on this send again, we do get the default values, which is employee tracker and version 1. Alright, this is all about the @value annotation. I hope you understand how to read the property file information or the properties inside the controllers. That's all about this video. I will see you in the next video.